Hi guys, Mainey and Lisha here. So we want to delve into our Connect principles. If you've been watching us and following us so far, you'll know that there's 7. And we're going to start with C for Connect.
Yep.
And that one is consciousness. So I would ask right now, what does consciousness mean to you? We're going to discuss that a little bit here in this short video and see if we can spark some ideas, and then maybe we can get some of your comments if there's anything you want to raise with us.
Sure.
Anything to do. There are no right and wrongs here. Absolutely anything. I'm going to go to Lisha.
Okay.
What does consciousness mean for you? In your Connect principles, how would you apply that on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, goodness. One of the first things that comes to mind with consciousness is taking time to meditate every day. I think it's so important to be able to get within yourself. And it might even just be taking 10 minutes in the shower, you know, and having that moment to yourself, having that time to try and calm the mind and center yourself, and to set the intention for the day. For myself, sometimes I'll do that in the shower or the bath, because I like my baths too. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm having my morning coffee. There's a ton of different places where I can do that, but that's one of the big key things that comes to mind right away. What's something that comes to mind right away for you?
And just to even enhance from the meditation, because if you're thinking, oh my God, I don't meditate, does that mean I've got to sit like Mainey right now and sit there for 15 minutes? No, you can get to that place in meditation, and by no means are we telling you not to, because it's amazing. You really can connect with some good messages. But I think the importance of meditation is just to get quiet. Yes. And this can start, guys, by just sitting, laying on your bed, finding a quiet space in your house, and just, I would say, breathe. You know, one of the steps I have is the 4-4-4. So you inhale for 4, you hold for 4, you exhale for 4. It can be as easy as that. That's going to help you if you're getting angry, or if you're getting emotional, or if we're getting anxiety,
which I suffered from.
All these different things, to sometimes just take a time out, take a break, and just breathe. You might want to breathe for 6-6-6. You might want to breathe for 8-8-8. I do 4-4-4 because
I do the 4-7-8.
Yeah, everybody's different, but I think the main thing is the breathing.
Yeah,
that helps to get you back into your mind, back into a place of calm, and then you can start again.
Yeah, no, breathing is a good one.
Yeah.
When I was working through 2 types of anxiety, when I went through what I went through in the last couple of years, one of the things I did was take an anxiety workshop, and they did, of course, the 4-7-8 breathing, the 4-4-4 breathing. But one of the other things that they talked about was attention breathing, and this really helped me when I was getting really worked up at work, because I was at the time working in a very high stress position. I would just really tense up as I was pushing out my breath, and then release, and then just.
I can feel
it.
That.
Worked. It worked.
I can feel it here right now.
It really worked. There was something about tensing the body when I was doing my breathing exercises. You know, I could just shut my door and just have a couple of minutes or go to the bathroom, and all the world of difference.
If you're a CEO in an office watching this and you think, I don't have time, I'm going to tell you one of the best things to do for a meditation: go to the bathroom and wash your hands.
True.
Water.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about water. But honestly, if you can only go to a bathroom and think I've got like 2 minutes, wash your hands in a mindful way, connect with your breath. And even if you've got 100,000 things going through your mind, it's okay. You're normal. There's nothing wrong with you. We both have very highly stimulated brains.
Yes, they don't stop.
It's okay. They don't stop, but you can learn to accept them, and I think take from them what you need. And you can learn to quiet them as well. But yeah, from a conscientious point of view as well, is part of consciousness, I think.
Yes, I think so too.
Taking a conscious awareness in how you act around people. How are we showing ourselves?
Yes.
I mean, we'll get into this a bit more in the character, but just, yeah, I don't know. There's so much stuff, because conscientious to me, or consciousness, is all around the brain. It's all around what we're thinking, and that connects to the heart and what we're doing from that mindful point.
Yeah, just being aware, right? Being aware of how we're putting ourselves out there. Being aware of saying something we might regret, you know, and being centered, again, setting that intention, right? I think setting our intention sometimes is not just at the beginning of the day, or maybe that's a practice that you might start incorporating in your life at night. it can be throughout the day, you know, before that big meeting, right? Taking those couple of deep breaths, inner reflect, calm the nerves, quiet the brain if you can, and just set that intention and, you know, putting yourself out there in that best way, shape, or form.
Use tools if this helps. You know, I remember like using a rock. You know, if you are going to be public speaking, or if you're going to play a tournament, if you're going to do something, you know, I've done this with one of my ex-partners, gave him a rock to help him sort of in that tournament to just channel his energy. So if he's getting a little bit frustrated and, you know, a little bit anxious, it's like, okay, I can hold this rock, I can do this, I can do this. It's just having that mindful connection, whether you have a paperweight on your desk or something, you know, hold a, I don't know, piece of material, something that you can connect with. If you don't feel you can do it by yourself, you know, it's like holding someone's hand, so to speak.
Yeah, well, human connection, that's a whole other
Again,
thing.
connection.
Part of the Connect principles. Yeah. I was even thinking too, if you don't have a tool, another great thing is, I can't remember if it was the left or the right, but this was something else that I've been taught in a workshop that I've done. One of the hands, now I have to look it up, kind of get your other side of your brain going, right? So if I think it's the opposite, you know, if you're a right thinker, it gets the left going, a left thinker gets the right going, and it actually will get that. So if, say, you have to go into a situation that you're not quite used to and you need a little extra help, you know, rubbing that kind of pressure point, the type of pressure point that you would touch when you're having a headache, really does help.
We'll look into that and we'll do a separate video and find it. But yeah, that's, I think, a little bit to give you on the C for consciousness. And it should help you to open up a few things around what you feel consciousness means to you. And as I say, write and tell us. Leave us your comments, guys. We want to hear from you.
Yes.
Be a part of our journey
Leave
and our family.
those comments.
Yeah.
We want comments because you know what? Again, we're here to help. We love interacting with you, and we'll always get back to you as soon as we can. We're very active on social media to be there for people that want to start getting in touch with the Connect 7.
Sounds good. We'll see you soon.